Hi Virgos, welcome to your love reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own current life experiences. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, contact me through the email I put in the description box, where you can find the current list of reading services I offer. Or if you'd like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, as well the links to my social media pages, where you can also connect and message me, find me if you need. So Virgos, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, especially connected to the theme of love and romance, regardless of your current status, if you're single, in a relationship, or just casually dating. So Virgos, here, love and romance for the month of February is a little bit tricky. I feel like a little bit of a nasty energy, or an influence that could be like instigating, difficulty, strife, challenge, jealousy, competitiveness. So there's something fishy going on when it comes to love and romance. For some of you, it might include like drama from other people, wanting to get, their drama, their toxic patterns, wanting to influence you and the person you are with, for those of you in a relationship, in wrong ways. It could also be jealousy coming from other people, affecting the dynamic of a connection you are involved in that is actually going well. So either by external forces or by you and a person just not being able to handle your differences in a friendly manner, there's just something creating conflict, and a need to find a solution, and a need to move beyond move beyond appearances, move beyond misunderstandings, and tap into truth and less into noise. And I'm picking like your love life has a lot of noise with it. So this could mean that there's a lot of chattering, gossip, words, people talking about your personal life or your love experiences, or there could just be noise as in you not being able to calm down your thoughts and quiet down your emotions, to actually again access the inner knowledge that you need, the inner wisdom that you need to pursue love and romance with more, I feel like with more transparency, or with more dignity, or with more, like with more understanding from part to part. Because I'm feeling like for those of you in a relationship or dealing with a specific person you really like, you're not able to understand and see each other right now. See each other correctly and see each other from the other point of view. So your partner could be easily misunderstanding you, misinterpreting you, suspicious of your energy and your ways, and taking things very personally when it comes to the way you speak to them, and vice versa. And you could be doing this as well. And so again, that creates room for a lot of bickering and drama, and again, unnecessary behaviors. It's almost like you are being instigated, you are being provoked to react or to behave in ways that could be immature, and that could again feed on the drama instead of shutting it down. So one of the best advices here when it comes to love and romance for this time is, in any time that there's something sparking, an annoyance, or a rumor starts that can lead into drama, just shut it down right away. Because if you look at it, if you engage with it, if you give energy to it, if you talk back, the energy will grow stronger. And for some Virgos, there are people purposefully trying to do this, okay? So you could be having, again, unfriendly external influences wanting to create tension and problems between you and a loving partner, or You could have people you used to be friends with or you used to date wanting to provoke you, wanting to get a reaction out of you, wanting something to come through. And I feel like it's just like this energy of people you've dealt with not being at peace with you moving forward, or with you taking space from them, or to heal from an experience. Like there's this lack of acceptance about you disengaging, of you walking away. And so again, there's energies pulling at you to get you back into that space. There is also a sense of disapproval of your choices. So you can find that friends and family, especially friends and family associated with a person you're dating or with a partner, disapprove of your choices, or you feel judged, you feel criticized around how you choose to do things and how you choose to live your life. Or you feel judged by your partner's friends, or you feel not well accepted or well included in your partner's social life. So again, friends could be, and social life can be an element that is at this time working against the best interests of the relationship. And you and a partner, you and a significant other might have to come to an agreement of not mixing the two aspects together, or you might come to realize that you really need to shelter, protect, and avoid these interactions. Now, for others, it's just, it's exes, actual exes, your exes or your partner's exes, bringing havoc, bringing drama to the relationship. It could be that there's a strong sense of jealousy with the person you're dealing with. Or for some of you Virgos, the person you will be dealing next, you will have to shield your energy quite a lot from external influences, because you're attracting a connection that's gonna create some noise, and it's not going to be either accepted or seen in the best light by everyone. So there's lessons around just letting others be in their own negative bullshit or in their own low vibration, and not letting that affect your opportunity to love or to be with the person you really want to be. Because for some of you, there's also a test or a challenge a lot around not running from love, or running from a loving opportunity, or from the one you want, just because this person's environment might bring questions to you, or because this person's environment is clearly out of, alignment or compatibility with yours. You're not going to date the friends of this person, or you're not going to date the family of this person. You're going to date them. And down the line, then as the relationship grows stronger, and if it becomes more serious, then of course that can also be something to think about. But you're not dating their friends, you're dating them. I keep getting like, if their friends are against you, if their friends judge you, if their friends try to do anything, or their exes try to contaminate your mind about them, really think twice before you judge your partner or the person you want through the eyes of others. Because that's kind of the intention of some of the people doing this, is to push you away. So are you going to give in into this? Now, for other Virgos, you already went down this scenario. You already went through this, and for some reason, the echoes of this experience is returning. is resurfacing, because I feel like for some of you Virgos, you're meant to know something about it, that you don't have like the full picture of what happened, and maybe you're finally going to know something kind of important, as to maybe you judged a person, you break up with someone, you walked away from someone because of something you said, you heard, you believed in, and now you might realize it was part of an agenda. It was not true. But other Virgos could also have been, you could have been used, or your name. There's something here about your name, your life, your story. Could have been a part of a rumor or a gossip, or false information was spread around you or about you to get to this person's mind you were dealing with or dating. And maybe this person bought into a false narrative, and now they're coming to terms that they were wrong. And I feel like some of you, it's just about, if this happened already, either you are having a hard time forgiving this person, or this person is having a hard time forgiving you for not believing in them. And I'm feeling like for some of you, it comes down to knowing what's real, and knowing, differentiating again, knowing from thinking, like from reactivity, from reaction-based behavior. When you hear something that triggers you and you react out of that, and not from actually grounding the energy long enough to study, analyze, and investigate if that would be the case. And I feel someone here reacted in the spur of a moment, either you or a person you were dealing with. This is a situation that is for Virgos that were casually dating, just getting to know someone, and then something happened, or something that started perhaps more like as a friendly or friends with benefits. You were just getting to know each other. You were really liking to getting to know each other, but there were a lot of people around you, or you met someone here, you were dealing with someone here that had this very social energy, right? In a social setting, you met in a social setting, and so there was a lot of people and noise around both of you. And I'm feeling, it's funny because this is a love reading, but I'm feeling like you're probably going to be very sad or heartbroken around friendship revelations that affected love energy, or are affecting love and romance. Because maybe there's going to be, like, you thought people were your friends and you're going to find out they're not, and that you, because of this belief on their friendship, you really ruined or turned on someone that didn't deserve that, and vice versa. And someone might also be waking up to this realization. But either way, there's more of a heartbreak around understanding that the values of friendship were not there. The loyalty was not there. For those of you in a relationship, it's just also that you and a partner could be in a phase where you're just more argumentative than usual. And your words right now can really sting on each other. So be really cautious on what kind of words you use. You could be tempted to exploit each other's weaknesses. You could want as well revenge here, or be a little bit on a vengeful energy because of something coming out that feels really wrong and unfair. But I'm also feeling like someone might let something out of anger, and this is how you will know the person. Like This can also be a situation of a person that acted all friendly and it was okay with just being friends, and then maybe you are moving on, and maybe you're living your life and you are dating other people, and this person is angry and jealous about this, and it will kind of let it out. Some of you Virgos might receive drunk texting, drunk calling, someone might confess or say things in a intoxicated state. But for those of you receiving intoxicated, let's say, content of communication, pay attention, because there's truth to that. I don't see that leading into deception. I actually see like some truth might end up being exposed or revealed because of intoxication. This is also time to be cautious around what kind of information you give other people, what kind of content you post, what kind of exposure about you and your love life you put out there, because that somehow might be used against you. Others of you, just like people are catfishing. They want to know what's going on in your love life. People that lost access to you. And I see like maybe you're like receiving requests, fake accounts, in your social media, or weird activity with your social media platforms, for those of you that have that, or weird calls. I'm hearing like someone might call you just to hear your voice and not say anything and hang up. Again, a lot of drama here, a lot of ego, but a lot of passive aggressive as well energy. Someone can act surprisingly aggressive towards you, and it's coming out of passion. This person might be angry because they actually feel for you, and they don't know how to handle that, because this person could be committed themselves. This could be a person that is not used to develop feelings the way they are developing for you. And this person might feel like, I feel like some of you Virgos, you're dealing with a person that feels like you've done something to them, or they're questioning if there's what they're feeling, like if it's love, if it's lust, if it's rage, if it's a spell you put on them, if it's a disease. Like, this person just feels so intoxicated. There's someone here very intoxicated, but they're not reacting well, but by how deeply you affect them. And this is what might be coming out, especially Virgos, that like there's a person that maybe acted all cold, detached, and nonchalant about you, and now it's coming out that they're absolutely affected by you and by this time apart, or by something that happened here. Another as well, there's someone coming your way because they're jealous, right? They're angry and jealous. Maybe they see you happy, they see you potentially with someone else, or thinking about that, right? They feel energetically you pulling away, and they're going to act out of jealousy and out of anger. So a lot of drama here. It's important for many of you to protect yourself with or without a person in your life. Protect your energy, because I feel like there's something around the corner, and this energy wants to get you, and it wants to push you in, pull you in into probably a place you don't belong and you don't want to be in. So I hope you have an amazing, loving month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.